Welcome to day 20 of Reset, Restart, Refocus. So today, after work, I was kind of chilling out, watching a little bit of YouTube, and stumbled upon a video by Thomas DeLauer that really caught my interest, and I thought it was really interesting. So I want to share a little bit of that video with you. But first, let's do the numbers. So here's my weigh-in from this morning. Okay, so this morning I was 174.8, which means I was down 0.4 pounds from yesterday, and the day before yesterday I was at the same weight. So I kind of evened out in the last 2 days. And tomorrow is going to be my weekly weigh-in, so we'll see how I do. But I was kind of interested because I thought that because I had eaten so much food the day before that this morning's weigh-in was going to show a gain, and it didn't. So I was pretty happy about that. Alright, so here's my blood glucose number. Okay, so the blood glucose is doing well today, 87. So I was 87, and so that's up 3 points. So it's about the same, not too bad. But the one that really put me in shock this morning, I mean literally in shock, look at my ketones. Wow. That is my highest ketone reading ever. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, are you shocked? 4.0. 4. Oh my gosh, that is the highest ketone that I have ever recorded since I've started keto in the last year and a half or so. I just couldn't believe it. 4. Anyway, I'm just really happy about that. So that's up 1.2 from yesterday. I'm just unstoppable. That's me. Unstoppable. Alright, anyway, that's enough about that. Okay, so here's what I had to eat today. Okay, so it's about 12:20 right now, and I'm about to break my fast with about 8 pepperonis, the sandwich-sized ones, and some string cheese. And then in about 20 minutes, I'm going to have this salad with a little bit of this holy avocado and Swedish meatballs. Okay. So I broke my fast with the pepperoni and cheese, which I have to admit I'm really liking. And you know how you buy those pepperonis already rolled up in the pack with the different kinds of salamis and pepperonis around the cheese? That's like $12 for, I don't even know how many servings. I've looked at them. I've never really bought them. But, because I mean, really, how hard is it to buy a pack of pepperoni and roll it in some mozzarella cheese, right? So that's what I've been doing. And even that has just been really satisfying to me, and it's helping me to break my fast with fat and no carbs. So I think I'm going to continue that next week since I'm liking it so much. And if I get tired of the pepperoni, then I'll switch to something else like some kind of salami, or I don't know. There's all sorts of interesting things that you can do. Alright. And then, of course, I had the meatballs with the cauliflower and a little salad on the side. It's all very delicious. But I have to tell you, I'm just looking forward to this next week's meal prep, because one thing that I've been doing today, besides watching Thomas DeLauer and other YouTubers, is thinking about what I'm going to make for next week's meal prep and kind of preparing my shopping list. That's kind of what I do on Fridays. Is if I haven't thought about what I want to eat this next week, then I'll do a little bit of research, find out what I want. I mean, I watched a video this last week that gave me an idea for one thing that I want to do, and I'll share that with you tomorrow. But I'm kind of on the fence about what to do for my second meal. So anyway, I've only been doing 1 meal a day, Matt, as you know, if you've been following me. But I like to put in a little bit of variety into it at least. And whatever I don't eat from the meal prep, my husband's eating. So it's all getting eaten, and it's kind of giving me a little bit of a change like every other day or whatever. So anyway, that's that. So today I stumbled upon a video by Thomas DeLauer. I think it was called How to Boost Autophagy Without Fasting, something like that. Because I'm very, very interested in the subject of autophagy, especially since my fast has been prolonged because I'm doing 1 meal a day. I really want to find out as much about it as I can. So anyway, here's what he said. And I'm going to put the link to the video below so that you can watch the whole thing, because he gave, not only did he give these tips, but he also gave the science behind it and everything. So if you want to know all the sciencey stuff that I don't give you, you can watch his video and actually learn a lot from it. Thomas DeLauer is great. All right, so anyway, these are 4 foods that will help you boost your autophagy without fasting. So the first one is green tea. And he gives the whole science behind the EKG, I think that's what it's called, that's in the green tea that helps to boost your metabolism. And I've heard for a long time that green tea is really, really good for weight loss and also to shed some belly fat, which is something that I'm very, very interested in. But I didn't know that it helps to boost your autophagy. Now I have to say real quick, if you don't know what autophagy is simply put, it's when the stronger cells eat up the weaker cells in your body, and it cleans out all the bad cells, and that helps to rid your body of all the fat that you have. Anyway, that's that. I mean, I'm not the best at explaining this kind of stuff, so I don't even try. But that's just the basic thing about it. And if you watch his video, you'll get a little lesson on that as well. So anyway, green tea. And I haven't had green tea for quite a while. I used to drink it all the time, but I think I'm going to start up again because I didn't know that that helped to boost autophagy. Okay, so the second thing that he mentioned is ginger. Ginger is another really good food to help boost autophagy. And I used to use liquid ginger. I used to make a concoction that was really, really good with, I haven't had it for so long, but it had like apple cider vinegar and ginger and a little bit of sweetener. I would put some LaCroix in a cup and then add all those things to it and some ice, and oh my goodness, it was so good. And the apple cider vinegar, number one, is so good for you in so many ways, not just for weight loss, but in so many other ways. And I haven't used that in a long time. I might try that again. But not just the apple cider vinegar, but the ginger along with that just really helped boost it. So it kind of gave me the idea, maybe I'm going to try that again. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, ginger was his second one that helps to boost autophagy without fasting. The third one is turmeric. Turmeric, as everybody knows, is one of the best superfoods that you can give to your body. But I didn't know that that helped you boost autophagy, and so that was kind of a surprise to me. All right, so those are the 3 that he mentioned that I know about and I use, and I kind of, not so much anymore like I used to, but I think I'm going to start using those 3 again. Okay, but here's the 4th one, and this is something I've never heard of. It was a ricin mushroom. And after he mentioned the ricin mushroom, it's kind of an herb. It's a mushroom, but it's also used for medicinal purposes. It's not used for culinary cooking or anything like that. after he mentioned the Reishi mushroom, he was kind of pushing a packet of a hot cocoa mix that had Reishi mushroom in it, and he explained why it's so good. And boy, that stuff is expensive. I mean, even if you click on the link like I did and take a look at it with his discount, it was like $2 a pack or something like that. It was very, very, very expensive. So I'm not going there. That's for sure. I mean, I'll use the other 3 things that I can just get at my grocery store, not something that I have to order online. But then I kind of looked into the Reishi mushrooms. I was like, what in the heck is that? I've never heard of it, and I wanted to learn more. Well, it is a mushroom that they use for medicinal purposes, like I said, and it's not a mushroom that you cook with and you just eat. But it does help with weight loss, according to Chinese medicine. And you can get it from a lot of places, a lot cheaper than the link that Thomas DeLauer has. But still, I'm not so sure that I'm going to use a supplement like that, because really to do keto properly and to do autophagy and the whole business, you really don't need to buy special products, which to me, that's what the Reishi mushroom is. It's a special product. But anyway, that's that. And so, I mean, if you want to check it out and you want to try it out, just Google it, and you can find it on several websites as a bulk product. But it's not something I'm recommending at all, because I just don't feel like it's necessary. And just like I said in my video before about, you know, budget-friendly things, you really don't need all this extra stuff. But I do have green tea, because I love drinking it. I do have ginger, and I do have turmeric. So that's not something that I'm buying special. It's stuff that I already have that I use. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting, and I wanted to share it with you. And I'll put the link to the video that I watched below so that you can watch it if you're interested in the more of the sciencey stuff, or to find out what a Reishi mushroom is. Alright, so anyway, that's all that I have for you today. So until tomorrow, keep calm and keto on.